Looking after a wild animal is not an easy process, and keeping a wild animal in captivity is often difficult. Whether in a circus, zoo or other environment, every wild animal has the same needs. In the UK, there are many wildlife rehabilitators running a variety of facilities. One such wildlife rehabilitation facility is the RSPCA's Stapeley Grange Wildlife Centre in Cheshire. Wildlife Supervisor Robert Scrivens tells us more.
The main area that we are in charge of here at the centre is to look at wildlife rehab. So the main source of that is obviously taking in sick, injured and orphaned wildlife. The general concept of wildlife rehab obviously is taking in the animals that we get, whether it be adult or juvenile, try to obviously assess the animal's condition on admission, and the welfare of the animal is paramount throughout the whole process, and the idea is to try and get the animal rehabilitated, any injuries, sicknesses or disease dealt with, and then return back to the wild as quickly as possible. Obviously some species take longer than others. Some animal admissions that we deal with can be very quick, so 24, 48 hours the animal can be turned around and then released back to the wild. Obviously these animals are very frightened, they're very nervous. Some species are more difficult to rehabilitate because of their nervous disposition. Obviously some of the species we get in are your common British species. We also occasionally deal with some animals that may be what we call a Schedule 9 animal. Other areas of wild animal admissions are some of the exotics. So again, we do try to offer our expertise with the facilities we've got, but also the expertise that some of the staff have. Coming from an array of different backgrounds, we're able to deal with quite a multitude of different species, both wild and exotic. And it's fantastic to actually see the animal that you had in the palm of your hand and you hand reared to it, seeing it back out in the wild where it should be, acting as a wild animal. And to me, that's the most satisfying part of the job.